Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today's video is about an article dealing with Mariupol and the Russian military or that started, which started um, to clear the Azovstal steel factory, uh, clean it. I guess it's a the fighters over there were given a deadline to lay down their weapons, surrender. There are some reports that there are a lot of foreign fighters over there, mercenaries and volunteers, um, and from some articles I read, allegedly the Kiev handlers. I don't know exactly who those are. That's a lot of different stories that they are the NATO generals dictating, or they're in control and they tell the Ukrainian army this and that. I don't know if that's true or not, but nevertheless, this is it's alleged that control and command centers told fighters trapped, the Ukrainian fighters trapped in Mariupol steel factory plant to not surrender. Um, Now each person has his or her own convictions and decisions, but where you have officers who command you, but then you have also your moral compass that can make you choose between options that you have always have. Obviously, each option yields a different kind of consequence. So here is an article from Business Insider from Sined Baker, April 19, 2022, and he says Russia is dropping bunker buster bombs on a Mariupol steel plant where Ukrainian civilians are hiding, commander says. Now, all the information I have so far, this is the first time when I hear that in that steel plant there are civilians. According to all the data I have, that's the city of Mariupol is cleared, and the only thing that's still uh, like a fight war zone is this steel plant where you have armies, fighters versus the Russians who encircle it. So I don't know what these guys are talking about, but let's see. It says here that Ukrainian soldiers and civilians are hiding in the Mariupol steel plant as Russian forces continue attacking. So I think this is the first time when I hear the civilians are over there. And don't forget, civilians were also, what are they doing in a steel plant? The first question. Second one, you are given the opportunity, the option to get out. And if you want to fight, you're going to stay there. If you don't want to fight, you're out. Now, if you remained, obviously you want to fight. Now, what's happening over there with the command center and all that, I don't know. But if you're a civilian over there, you had the opportunity given by the Russians, statements and articles, that if you want to leave, you got to get out. Otherwise, who's going to be there? We're going to whatever, but they said destroy. Yes, this was the word used. So an Azov regiment. Now we know what Azov is. The regiment Azov, made out of, according to all the data I found, Azov battalion is formed mostly by. I don't want to put them in a political left or right. I would just say extreme nationalistic group of people, and with certain ideas, and says here that Azov that is incorporated into the Ukrainian army. That was another point that the Russians were demanding, requesting, not requesting, demanding that would be denazified, and that's about the Azov regiment. But there might be a lot of, not might be, according to data information, there are a lot of foreign fighters over there, and I think that if those fighters and their leaders, commanders that are over there, are caught dead or alive, there's going to be a little scandal when they're going to put that on the TV and show the documentation and people and face recognition thing, and they will say, okay, these guys are just why are they here? So We'll see. So an Azov regiment commander said Russia was dropping bunker busting bombs on the plant. Officials say civilians, including children, officials, I don't know what officials, says civilians, including children, are sheltering there. Really? Now it's going to be I don't know, porn bar, or how do I call it, a strip bar somewhere, and you're going to tell me there's children over there too? And then the first question would be, why? Why are they not home? Why are they not out? When they were given the opportunity, they went over there with the army to be defended. Yeah, that's an option, but they know they could have gone out. So if they didn't, it's because their guys did not let them, or they didn't want to. So what are they gonna do? Just what? Come on, guys, let's come out, and don't come out. What are they gonna do? You're not gonna be killed. Nothing, whatever. Civilians. It says here that Russia is dropping bunker buster bombs on a steel plant. So they say this is a steel plant, not the neighborhoods or civilian populated areas. It's a steel plant. I don't think the guys are the employees in a steel plant and the children in a steel plant. In the southeastern Ukraine city of Mariupol, where soldiers and citizens had been hiding. A Ukrainian military commander said, okay, what the Germans, I was about to say. What are the Russians saying? So it says here that Denis Prokopenko, the commander of the Ukrainian National Guard's Azov regiment, look into that. I have a video about that, very good one. Said on Monday that Russia had started dropping bombs on the Azovstal iron and steel works plant, the Associated Press reported. Prokopenko said his troops were there alongside civilians. Okay, if I go in the middle of the street and the car is coming, what am I supposed to do? The car is just going to stop as much as it can, but you have the duty to move left or right, don't you? The plan includes underground tunnels, and Mariupol City Council said on Telegram on Monday that up to 1,000 citizens were also hiding there. Bunker-busting bombs are designed to hit targets that are deep underground and to penetrate through thick defenses. So Prokopenko said Russian troops were aware that civilians were hiding there and firing anyway. Well, why don't you let them out, Prokopenko? Why don't you let them out? The Russians are going to just kill them or something? And firing anyway. Russian occupation forces and their proxy know about the civilians who speak probably different languages, French, German, and English, and they keep willingly firing on the factory, he added. A Russian on Tuesday told troops in the plant to lay down their arms by midday Moscow time if they wanted to leave. All who lay down their arms are guaranteed to remain alive, Russia's defense minister said, Reuters reported. So Ukrainian officials estimated that around 21,000 civilians had been killed in the city, and Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba said on Sunday the city doesn't exist anymore. If it doesn't exist, why do you bother then? Okay, it's gone. All right, let's move on then. We're going to take care of it later with an investigation. So if it doesn't exist anymore, that means no people, no nothing. So, but still there are people when it's convenient, it seems. The city doesn't exist anymore. The remaining of the Ukrainian army and large group of civilians are basically encircled by Russian forces. Well, that's war. What can I say? It says here, Yan Gagin, an advisor to the Russia-backed separatist force in Donetsk, told Russian media outlet RIA Novosti that the steel plant is basically another city under Mariupol, and that it was built to withstand bombing. Well, we always have an option, and it seems like you were given the option and you didn't take it. I feel sorry if civilians are over there, but what's the point of staying over there? What's your expectation? The Russians, okay, what are their expectations? Provide you food and water to do what? Or what? It's a war. Okay, they're the invaders. What do you expect them to do? They told you, guys, get out. You're going to stay alive. You didn't. So now what? You want them to give you food from the Russian civilians to give it to you so you can stay over there? What is your expectation? Oh, I know what you want. You want the Russians to go back, but they won't go back. So what are your options? Well, I'm not in their shoes. I don't know, but they had options. That's what I'm talking about. And the options are you choose. This is where you want to go. What do you expect? They can stay over there forever and you're going to be starving. Is this what's going to happen? And I don't really, I don't know, but I don't think there's civilians over there. What would civilians do over there? You put yourself in a death trap. Yeah, what are you going to do there? What do you expect being over there? And you're surrounded. And no more food, no more. Well, it's your life. Do whatever you want. So stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See ya.